Welcome out, my Taurus Nation. I am so happy to have you here today. My name is Angela, High Priestess Healer 1111. This is our space tonight. Please feel welcome. Take a seat, get something to drink, and let's see what we got for you guys today, okay? Oh, all these wanted to come out. They're coming out. Guys, gotta go with what Spirit says. Starts with the Ten of Cups, the Empress, Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Four of Swords, and Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Let's see here. So you're coming. You moved yourself to calmer waters. Okay, you are now at the Ten of Cups and the Empress level, and you need to stay in that Empress vibe. You manifested, the things that you wanted to manifest. Okay, and you have a vision for what you want to go, where you want to go, and what you want to do, and you're making plans for it, and your plans are looking good. Okay, so I do see that you're resting and you're recovering from a heartache, pain, that someone betrayed you in some manner, that hurt your heart. Okay, but you are starting to feel more motivated and do something about the heartbreak. You somehow have had this like overnight glow up or something, for you to be in your Empress status, but just because you're an Empress doesn't mean that you still don't have feelings, that you don't have emotions or hurts or pains. Okay, so let's see. You're either doing well at balancing something or needing to balance something. Knight of Swords, you're very determined and motivated to get something done. Okay. Again, I see action, forward movement, which is always good, versus being stagnant. Okay. All right. There's a little bit of mystery going on. You know you're going the right way, and you kind of feel alone, but you know that you're not. Okay. I have a channeled message for you is, don't look back. Don't second guess yourself. Trust your gut, your intuition with this Moon card. Okay, it's very important that you trust yourself. Okay, you trust the fire in your gut that says this is right, or this is not right, or this is what I want, or this is not what I want. And don't and leave the rest to God, to the universe, your spirit guides on how things are going to manifest. Okay, because see, the universe and God, they begin to turn things in your favor when you take action. Okay, when a mere thought of something, became something that you made a decision on, and is in the planning mode. But first, you know that there is some healing to do. Okay, from this Three of Swords. Okay, so you feel you're in the dark about some things, and as you know, we get told information as we go, as we grow, and we understand them, differently. The more our mind expands. So things that you thought and you learned yesterday, today you may think of in a whole new way today, based upon any kind of expansion or of consciousness that's happened, right? So it's kind of a bittersweet, kind of makes you feel good, because you feel you've gained information that's helped you to gain more strength. You've had the experiences, and now you're gaining some abundance from moving yourself to a better place. And so you are also, it looks like, being fruitful when it comes to a monetary sense with these Nine of Coins, and just enjoying yourself and taking care of yourself, and very attractive at the moment. Okay, but for some reason you're still in this Eight of Swords because of something that you can't have yet that you want, okay? But there is going to be a victory in it. That's under the Two of Swords, okay? So just know that divine timing is at play, especially with that Wheel of the Year in place. So that Ten of Cups that you want, you know, I know you've created it for yourself, but you will also have it, you know, with your divine partner if you don't already in a relationship with your divine partner. So there, it looks like, you know, you in this contemplation mode where you're in the Four of Swords, right? Resting, recovering, planning for the next move, right? The Five of Swords, if need be. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You're thinking about something, you're in a waiting period, you're in limbo, you may be finishing some type of karmic lesson that you need to know, you know, about forgiveness and the ego and letting things go and flow, okay, based upon this card that I see here. Okay, so it's not like a yes and it's not like a no. This, your answer to, you know, whatever this is, if it's a, you know, being asked, you know, being offered a cup of love, or 4, shall I say. But you really are wanting a stable, you know, offer. So definitely needs to be one. And I actually do see one in the future. So you're working hard on your money. You're working hard on your you know, in planning mode and action mode of, you know, how is to happen. How is everything going to come together? And it comes in a more beautiful way than you know. You know, you got more than you expected. Here you go with your Ace of Pentacles. So that's plenty secure here with your divine counterpartner. So this here is your should be your bonus for June. If you have one for June already, I'll put July on it. So just whatever the next title is. Okay, this is for the next month. And either way, it feels like 3 months. It feels like June, July, August. So I can see, I'm not sure what the Three of Swords is about. And I know that you want to know why sometimes. But sometimes the why is not important, okay? For me, it's like if I know the whys, then I have just more things to, you know, work through. But if you need that, then you know, you can seek that information and find or know through your intuition, is, you know, my sense, my channel message, that you know things, right? Because you have certain abilities, and your intuition is very heightened, even more so at this time. So whatever your answer is, when you ask yourself, you know, is this true? Is this true? Is this, when your body answers, you know, if you're in a meditative state, you allow your subconscious to bring through the right answer, okay, your intuition through the Holy Ghost. So follow that, okay? There's a Five of Wands, so, you know, there's an inner struggle to keep a balance, you know, between your emotional state, you know, but you have someone who there's a lot coming at you, a lot going on at one time, you know, and then there's just a lot of wands here. So, but you have a partner now, and so, you know, you have someone, you are someone that is very loving, right? Or someone around you is very loving. And obviously you are, because the second card was the Empress. This is, I think, a Libra card as well, too. But, you know, could be dealing with Libra, but don't have to be. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So I don't know if this is a queen that comes into your life, or this is you, but it seems like it is, because it just feels like it's you, and like you put your heart into all that you do, you know, and that's the kind of love I feel, because you just constantly have love in your heart for everybody, everything, you know. So that's a good thing to have, and hopefully it wasn't like, oh, I love everybody else but not myself, because that will lead you to this, right? So anytime that you start thinking about anything but love, okay, you're gonna feel the swords, the logic, the pain, the hurt, you know, of old, okay? Because you once, you once were, in pain and hurting, and probably not in the know-how, and tortured, as there is a torch there, by your own thoughts, of needing to know the answer why, and for certain things, but you knew plenty, that you had to, deal with already. So looks like you're dealing with it well. Yeah. See, whatever it is that was ailing you, that was you were thinking about, that was hurting you, that was causing you pain, or is getting put to death. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the agony or pain or loss, or whatever it is that was getting in the way there, and causing you much discomfort, much more than discomfort. Some sort of suffering, depression, guilt, isolation, shame, or hopelessness. So that was, past feelings. So it takes a while, to heal free, let alone 10. So I'm glad to see that, you have a partner, you're in your Empress status, and so you were able to attract this person for your, 10 of Cups, and and able to love yourself out of a bad situation and allow it to go, Yeah, so you allowing the things around you to die that need to die, limiting thoughts. You may be having to detach from somebody for some reason, or feel detached from somebody. Page of Cups, good news possibly coming in. Young children in your life. So I see a lot of young children, like 4 boys and 3 girls. Yeah, there's a lot of little kids here, so definitely a lot. Somebody thinks a lot and very analytical, philosophical, and look, I mean, now you're taking your magician, your wand, and you're making things that really matter, of an infinite, value, and working your magic, so to speak, working your divine purpose. Okay, ever you make things grow, so now that you have put to death the old, you're able to be in power, and so the magician is going to allow you to manifest things, even more rapid, or easily, right? Without that 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, putting the past in the past. Okay, so that's where that you need to do that, take that inner battle with this 5 of Wands that you're trying to, balance between, new partnership and and all the love that you're getting from this person, and it helps you to even love yourself even more. And so that's why we were able to put this to death, okay? So let's see what you do with this magic wand. So I'm hearing like there's some kind of self-sabotaging going on in the brain. Okay, so you need to sit down or be aware of your thoughts. What is it that you're thinking about yourself or in general? And if you don't like what you're thinking or something negative, write something positive instead, okay? And every time you think that thought, then, I want you to replace it with the new one. And keep doing that and be consistent for at least 21 days, and you will build a literal new neural pathway in your brain with that new positive, thought, and the other one will dissipate, okay? So I do see you working hard with this wand and detailing the work that you are doing. You're doing it with ease and taking good care of your valuables. I do see things happening again more rapidly. I see eight, that's another eight of Pentacles. And then here comes the Sun. So if you have this in your reading, we usually say you've got one of the best readings. This is, you got it all. I told you guys you could have it all, and I wasn't kidding. So be ready for this with arms wide open. Okay. It's what you've been hoping for. It's what you've been working for. It's relief. It's fate. It's love. It's guidance. Guidance. Okay. Is coming to me. Clarity that you once didn't know before. Okay, so like personal revelations or aha moments. Okay, and I guess that's why it's like you're working on a talent. You're working on a skill, and whatever it is that you're working on, okay, really brings out the epiphany, aha moments, and it's really a time where you're able to open your mind that it can be illuminated. There's enough less distractions so that you can have these epiphany aha moments come in, or to hear them. So underneath you, or underneath Queen of Cups, if that is you, which I said it was, is your King of Cups. So that's really nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Sun could even be a gift from the King of Cups. Maybe y'all are working on something together. Okay. Maybe you were just trying to balance something in the relationship. You wanted it to be like it was before. And that happened, for you. Where once there was, in the relationship, now there is, since you both are at this King and Queen status. You can express love, health, etc. Receive it, express it, give it. I know that I do see a lot of struggle, okay, to get to where you got to, but now it's going to be a time of marriage, a time of being married, engaged, celebrating, okay? So It is possible that, you know, while your partner came into your life at this time, you know, you weren't married till, you know, later. But I can see why, you know, having your divine counterpartner in your life would obviously bring happiness and warmth, you know, as they probably um, like you don't complete each other because you're both whole, right? But you, what's the word for it? You add to it, you know, you add to it. It's I can't get the word at the moment. Okay, and then I do see K, and so that also confirms that there is either a marriage or going to be a marriage. Okay, and now you're feeling very, you know, stable. You know, now that you know, 4 also stands for stability, but great, right? Back here where it was offered to you, you know, but was still, you know, but you manifested, you know, more of it, okay? And so now that you have a love and you probably a partner and maybe you have partnering business, there's a lot more stability financially in every way, okay? This is my romance angels and religious factors. This could be the one. Playfulness. Pay attention to the red flags. Romantic feelings. Okay, so there's a relationship that needs more romantic feelings. Stay optimistic about your love life. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. Okay. No, I mean, this is you getting to know each other. So yeah. Flags, you know, that you see. I would. I am a spiritual advisor, mentor. Feel free to reach out to provide. You can see in the description below. And I'm found at High Priestess Healer 1111 at yahoo.com. I can help you with some of that. So there are children involved, and it is over the sun, okay? Or you may be having a child, right? But there is children involved here, and there's a lot of love, and a lot of love for children. It says love is romantically attractive. So somebody needs to have respect for themselves, you know, allow somebody to put them in this type of a state, you know, or you allow yourself to do that. So okay, that has to stop. Okay, that has to stop. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor. It just means that you need to balance them well, don't overspend, and take care of what's valuable to you. Religious factors. So you can decide now, though, as this magician, who you want to be, what you believe. It's time to like take, you know, assessment of, what you believe, and update it, because you're constantly, learning and growing and expanding, so they're changing of what you believe. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, that's definitely the Two of Cups. Like a very deep bond, like I've knew before, even if you never them. It says, let friend help you explore and accept support from others. Okay, so there's children here. Okay, and there's a lot of things going on. It's a hard time for you, right? You're having to children, and there's just a lot coming at you at once. But there's also a lot of love coming at you if you allow the help to come in, okay? So please call upon those who love you and your soul tribe, and allow the help in, allow the love in. Open your, just simply say to the universe, I open my heart to loving. I hope the statement's fine. So over Queen of Pentacles, we got. So yeah, after you become married, you and your, got more stability in your marital status here together. Then that's why you are Queen of Pentacles. Is also your counterpartner. So I'm wondering where the Emperor is at. Okay, I see someone's married. They're like a mother. Let's see if we can get something else. On the bottom, I do see marriage. So in my other videos, there's an Emperor and an Empress together, and I just don't see, an Empress married, just, page, knight, or kings. Empresses, they don't settle. They settle for who the partner is, their emperor. So, yeah, it could be that there's just something going awry over here, giving to giving to two people, which means it's a third party. Sometimes this even stands for it. So I don't know. That's just a play. Maybe that's just what you were, healing from over here with this Three of Swords and the Four of Three and Four of Swords. Like you are married here, but you're worried that this will happen again. And so you're trying to make a decision on what you